it's all about the clap back. Get your boss whack, premier's funeral on Snapchat. You now tuned into the bag.
I'm just pulling up, I don't know what this money been doing to me. I just been buying foreign cars and blowing bands on jewelry. And I'm pulling up with that chop.
What's good, y'all? Fist Vegas, the hardest voice of sports. Go ahead, hit that like button and subscribe to the Fist Unit while you at it. Y'all know what time it is. If you ain't with it, you best get with it. Now let's rock. Listen. Zeke, don't worry about the rest of your team. Worry about you. Alright, Zeke, I want you to look in the mirror. Don't worry about the rest of the team looking in the mirror. I want you to look in the mirror, Zeke. You know why I want you to look in the mirror? Because it's about time somebody told the truth. And the truth of the matter is, Zeke, you're only good because you're on Dallas. That's it. All your numbers, Zeke, all your records, all your production is a product of that Cowboys offensive line. Because I know for a solid fact, if you've been on the New York Giants the last couple years, you wouldn't have half the production you have. Ask Saquon. Ask Le'Veon Bell what happened when he left the Pittsburgh Steelers and went to the Jets. Running backs don't make offensive lines. Offensive lines make running backs. Let that be perfectly clear. Because I'm sorry, but I find it funny that Le'Veon Bell was on a Hall of Fame path. Le'Veon Bell, had he stayed in Pittsburgh, would probably be a first ballot Hall of Fame. With the numbers he was putting up in Pittsburgh, he'd have been a first ballot Hall of Fame. That fool go to the Jets, and he been like the worst running back in the league the past, year and a half he was there? All because he left Pouncey and DeCastro and all those boys up front. It ain't so easy to be patient and tiptoe behind the line of scrimmage, is it, Le'Veon? I find it funny that now all of a sudden Ezekiel Elliott can't get 100 yards. Ezekiel Elliott used to be a guaranteed 100 yards at a touchdown every single week. But now there's no Tavrich Frederick. Now there's no Tyron Smith. Now there's no Zach Martin. Now he got hurt too. Lyle Collins ain't out there. Ain't it funny how now Zeke out here fumbling? Now Zeke out here questioning teammates or trying to rally the troops, talking about some look in the mirror. No. Zeke, you look in the mirror. Because now you got to be the guy. Now you got to do what Saquon does, which is make something out of nothing. Now, I've been said the Giants shouldn't have drafted Saquon because they didn't have the offensive line to get the best out of Saquon. Ezekiel Elliott can never be considered a bust because when Dallas took him, they had the offensive line to support him. You get what I'm saying? It's kind of like this, right? I give you the best example. Leonard Fournette. Leonard Fournette goes to Jacksonville. That's a waste of a pick because they didn't have the weapons to support him. They didn't. Another example. Have you heard of a guy? You might have heard of him. I'm sure you heard of him. Remember DeMarco Murray? Remember how good DeMarco Murray looked in Dallas? How did he look in Tennessee and Philly? So what the point I'm trying to make is this. Zeke, welcome to the real world. Now you get a chance to see what it's like when you're running behind regular offensive lines. And yeah, I mean regular, because most offensive lines in the NFL aren't good. They're not. So now I can't wait to see what kind of production Ezekiel Elliott has when he's actually getting contacted before he runs 5 yards. There's times where you will watch a Cowboy game over the past couple years. Zeke wouldn't get touched unless it was about safety. Zeke would cruise past the first line of defense. The front seven wouldn't touch Zeke for 5 to 7 yards. Now he has to go out there and deal with the drama that every other running back has to deal with. Look at guys like Aaron Jones. Look at the Saquons. Look at the Christian McCaffreys. Now you have to deal with what they deal with. And I can't wait to see how Zeke responds. Because I've never seen Zeke play behind a bad line. Never seen it. Now the only thing that benefits Zeke that somebody like a Saquon Barkley doesn't have is he has 3 stud receivers. So they're never gonna load the box to stop Zeke. I don't care how bad you think Andy Dalton is. They will never load that box to stop Zeke when CD is out there, Michael Gallup's out there, and Amari Cooper's out there. So that's the one thing that the offensive line and Ezekiel Elliott have going for it, that they're never going to load the box for that reason. But when it's all said and done, I can't wait to see how he performs without an offensive line. Talk about some look in the mirror. Talk about some I gotta be better. No. You're exactly what you've always been. You just had that offensive line out there to help you get through stuff. So when it's all said and done, watch the Cowboys carefully the rest of the season. Because now that Dak ain't there to save them by throwing for 500 yards a season, they're going to lean on Zeke. So I want to see how many yards Ezekiel Elliott is getting when he gets the ball 20 to 25 times a game behind a regular offensive line without 3 Hall of Famers on it. Well, Travis Frederick ain't going to go, but he was still an All-Pro. Y'all get what I'm saying. Tyron Smith is a Hall of Famer. Zach Martin's a Hall of Famer. 2 Hall of Famers and an All-Pro. I can't wait to see what you do. Because we saw what happened to Le'Veon. Like, we saw what happened to Le'Veon. When Le'Veon left Pittsburgh, we saw what happened to him. When DeMarco Murray left Dallas, we saw what happened to him. So I'm interested, and we've seen what's happened to damn Saquon Barkley and any other running back in New York. It don't look pretty. Hell, look at the Washington Cockroaches. They can't get none of the running backs to pop behind that offensive line. So it's like offensive lines make running backs. It ain't the other way around. And I just think that I'm just going to go out and say it. This is why you don't draft running backs. This is why you wait till like the 3rd, 4th, 5th round and draft a running back. Like I said, the Cowboys are an exception because they weren't supposed to pick that high. They had an offensive line. But running back is such a dependent position. You need wide receivers. You need a blocking line. And you need a quarterback that's respected. You need a lot of stuff for a running back to prosper. You just do. Okay, you just running backs. Just wait, people. All right, GMs out there, just wait. Wait till like the 3rd, 4th, 5th round. Okay, look at Ty Gurley. Look at Ty Gurley when he was in LA. When Ty Gurley was in LA, when that offensive line was clicking, Ty Gurley was damn near MVP for 2 or 3 straight seasons. The minute that offensive line started being trash, that man, they traded him. No, they cut him. They cut him, sent him to Atlanta. Ty Gurley was like top 3 MVP votes for 2 straight seasons under McVay. That offensive line got old and banged up. He in Atlanta. And what's he doing in Atlanta? Nothing. But I ain't got nothing else to say. That's it, that's all. Subscribe to the unit if you're rocking with me. My name is Fist Vegas, and I approve this message.